Have you ever smiled in public, but cried quietly when no one was watching? Have you ever woken up in the morning, not because you're ready to live, but because you were simply tired of pretending? If yes, then trust me, you are not alone. Good day, everyone. My name is Michaelia, and today I feel truly delighted to share with you an idea. Balancing mental health among teenagers in this dazzling digital age. Ladies and gentlemen, in this digital age, we're constantly exposed to the glittering lives of others. Scroll once and someone is traveling abroad. Scroll again and another is showing off perfect grades, achievements, or moments of happiness. And without realizing it, our hearts whisper, "Why isn't my life as beautiful as theirs?" According to the World Health Organization, 1 in 7 children faces mental health challenges. But we know the digital era brings amazing benefits. Instant access to information, open opportunities, and even a chance to make dreams come true with just a single click. But unfortunately, behind those bright screens, many young people quietly face struggles, such as the pressure to always look perfect, FOMO, and the constant search for validation. All of this can lead us to lose our sense of self, trapped in a race without a finish line. Friends, a healthy body is important, yes, but a healthy soul is far more essential. Because what use are achievements, wealth, and fame if our minds are tired and our hearts are empty? This is precisely why mental health matters more than ever in today's digital world. So, we need to learn how to balance our mental health with healing and hustling. Healing is the process of mending oneself and rediscovering simple joys. Hustling, on the other hand, is the struggle and refusing to surrender to circumstances. Sadly, many of us fall into extremes. So consumed with hustling that we forget to breathe, or too absorbed in healing that we forget to move forward. But in truth, both must walk hand in hand. Picture a bicycle. Healing is the brake and hustling is the pedal. Without pedaling, the bicycle cannot move. And without brakes, we may fall and crash. Life requires both movement and the wisdom to pause. So, how do we find that balance? First, dare to admit exhaustion. That is not weakness. It is humanity. Second, practice meaningful healing. Listen to your heart and rediscover yourself. Third, commit to purposeful hustling. Work hard not for validation, but to make yourself genuinely happy. And finally, share your stories. When you're struggling, do not keep it inside. Find a friend, a teacher, or a professional. Friends, the digital world is like a double-edged sword. That is why mental health must be our anchor. We need healing to protect our souls and hustling to sustain our drive for life. So, how do we keep our mental health in balance? Stop comparing yourself. Limit the digital world. Spend time with friends, talk with family. And lastly, love yourself. Because gratitude begins with acceptance. Friends, let us care for our hearts and our minds. Because our nation does not only need young people who are academically brilliant, but also those who are mentally resilient and emotionally healthy. And before I leave you with my final words, remember this. In the digital age, the real winners are not those who look the most popular or happiest online, but those who find peace when the screen goes dark. I'm Michaelia Alvina, and thank you for your time.